This is a trimmed segment from the life of Sammy and his uncle, within the depths of abuse, salads, and mental illness. The following media you are about to view is a crafted fragment of their past. They could either learn from their mistakes, or remain in denial and continue to indulge in their destructive habits. This is The Salad.
Unorganized thoughts in album form.
I have the plate. I carry the food. I love vegetables very much. You should put the food on me. I need you to put the food on me now. It will get cold. Don't you want to put the food on me? You wanna put the food on me, please? I need you to smear the mayonnaise all over me, Sammy. Yeah, put that shit on me. Yeah, spread the mayonnaise over me, Sammy. Yeah, spread it all over the place. Smear that shit. Fuck. It's so moist. I'm such a dirty plate, man. Oh.
What the fuck?
Sammy, it's Uncle Jack. I'm going on a fishing trip. Don't do anything fucking stupid, okay? Okay, bye.
I love mayonnaise, so does he. When I'm talking about he, it's like 7 different guys, except for the one in the message, man. It's my Uncle Jack, he used to always make me cry. Okay, no, I'm not going to spoil you. The Burmese hot made me a salad and found a lot of pain. All I gotta do is introduce all the characters. So running back, let's start it again. Sammy's my name, and ever since I was born I've been playing the game of trying to prove to my friends that I can make a good salad. I'm also fucked up and my uncle's in the blame. I lost my parents when I was 12 or something. My uncle still beats me like he don't care about nothing. I've been living with this guy in a shack in Carolina, and there goes inside my head ever since I was a minus.
Hello everybody, my name is A Plate. I really like mayonnaise, I think it's pretty great.
There's a few more ingredients I'm gonna need to cleanse. By the time that I'm done with that, we're gonna meet my friends. For example, Bernard, he appears only once. The smell of the nurture getting smeared on my blunts. Then now got me eating up the salad in my arms. It tastes disgusting, but 7 times the charm. So here's a bell pepper, and I got an avocado, a tomato, and a cucumber, potato, and the onions. The rest are for the newcomers. My friends are really cold, they're debating all about me, wanna leave me behind, but they can't do this without me. The previous salad, they were pretty damn bad, but the moment that I'm done with this, they're never gonna down me. I denied me shroom and deliver you a pickle to the table as she take out her perfume like a fish out of the water, recollecting on the past. Who knows, I'm a carrot vision never gonna last. I ain't big with Lee, summarize the LB. Don't you wanna meet him now? Won't you please tell me? Really quickly, I'ma go ahead and set the bar low, so my friends come along to the song, say hello, you got Michael. Hi Michael.
I'm Michael, the most needed for survival. Without me, the salad ain't vital. Been to all 6 of the dinners and recitals.
And then Alex, he hates me the most. We fight every week cause I ain't diagnosed.
Selfish, narcissistic, salad makes me feel autistic.
We got high, well either from Britain or Wales. He don't give a single fuck about any of my tales. And Cough Drop, he likes avocados the same way I like slowly drowning of my sorrows. There is one more, aside from my uncle. I usually spot him when I'm smoking up a fungal. Ever since he started beating me, I saw him playing with me like cards, but I can't even draw him. It goes like this. The ghost of Carolina always dropping me this. One day it's comfort, the other day threats. They target my mind in the greatest regrets. Now the plot of the story is they got me a bet. And the thing is I never wanna make them upset. They control what I see, what I do, what I feel. So let me just pause and tell you about the deal. My whole life trying to make a good salad, but this taste ends up like horse shit, and that's it. By the 7th time I was deprived.
My friends hated me, but all of a sudden they arrived. They said, if you make it real nice and your friends really like it, well that will suffice. We'll leave you alone for the rest of your life.
And if they don't,
you'll have to kill yourself.
Okay.
Little Sammy, seems you've got a cue. Trying to satisfy your friends and have them very pleased. Little Sammy, seems you've got a cue. Trying to satisfy your friends and have them very pleased.
Straight up exported out of Filipino.
It isn't a tomato, it ain't a jalapeno. Thorns on its head like the big steppers. The ghost of Carolina screaming bell pepper, bell pepper. Sauces aside, the first ingredient. When the cops come here, then you better stay obedient. I got my friends over to test my dishes. Thank God Uncle Jack is out to swim with the fishes. Got a B-E-L to the L, then a space, then a P-E-P-P, straight to the E-R with this pace. If I keep adding mayonnaise, my vision might turn hazy. At the dinner table screaming out my turn, Daisy. Fighting over salad like bees over pollen. Faces all swollen, look like Night Sparta's colon. Planted in my head, still exasperating to know my plate's all busy, still masturbating. Please help me, I hate the salad, be my guest. Yeah, I really need you to stop giving requests. Every single time you people come to my house, you be squeaking on the salad like a goddamn mouse. Oh, why you fighting over salt and pepper? Argue about the main dish, bitch, get it together. I spend hours on end, just trying to make it acceptable. It's always so fine till you get to the vegetables. So I've decided, this time around, I'll make a salad so good I'll be immediately crowned the king of appetizers. I ain't even dramatic, but I went to drama classes and they told me I'm fantastic. No lettuce made of plastic, no chicken like Scholastic, no implants in my salad. Now stop acting sarcastic. Walking on a fragile branch, gonna be so tasty that by the end you won't even use the ranch. Now it's back to the first thing I decided would fit the starter component that will make up the salad. You see, it's a base, long, crunchy, and hard. Bell pepper is the only right choice for Bernard and Cough Drop, Michael, Alex, and Highwell. Every other feature in this album will thrive well. Only got 5, well, at the time of writing. And 5 bell peppers is what I will be reciting. Bell pepper 1, prepared just for you, man. Call me Daisy Bell, cause it's bell pepper 2. I believe you can see that it's bell pepper 3. 4:45, I'm on a bell pepper spree. The Carolina ghost from before still singing. So much fucking bells that my ears keep ringing. Walking up the kitchen, asking for a sample. I'm like, I'ma chop it up, give your ass an example. It's Nancy Roberts, it's Sean McNair. It's goddamn art, it's like love is in the air. The best thing that I found in my fridge, redefined, so fresh, red, lush, sweet, perfectly designed though. Bell pepper, bell pepper. I must remind you though, that every song I'll pick a brand new favorite for show. By that I mean a new fruit or vegetable to add. And if you think that I'm bipolar or something too bad, I'll keep adding more and more until perfection. This the kind of recipe you add to your collection. Cookbook of ideas, nothing left to borrow. Preparing for the feast, gonna add some more tomato. Either from a can, either if you copy pasting. Every little piece is being used with zero wasting. Here comes the taste. What the fuck do you mean? Are you really screaming at me for not adding some beans? What the fuck is your problem? It's all the same encounters, like 5 Gordon Ramsay sitting right over the counter, huh? You trying to tell me that you're missing some salt? I could have just invited more of you, you'd still say it's my fault. It's insane how narcissistic, just how unrealistic your demands get every time. What a shit characteristic. If I was a bell pepper, you'd still judge my abilities to make a good salad under 0 capabilities. I'm not even talking about any of the guests, cause the peppers in my head, they really put me to the test. There be ghosts in this apartment saying go to the department, grab a gun, point it to your head and load up the compartment. And if you don't do that, well, you got another choice. Grab a few bell peppers, make a salad of rejoice. So I vow to myself, as I lay another bell, they will either die tonight or I'll submit myself to hell.
You're constantly waiting. You're constantly waiting to push that avocado. You're constantly waiting on eating bell pepper. You're constantly waiting to either finish the salad or shoot yourself in the head.
Open the door. Open the door for us. Let us in. Let us into your home.
We just want to eat your salad.
If you don't let us try it,
We'll get really angry and then we don't want to know what happens.
I got really angry. Eventually stop. Because all I want to do is to just cook you. All I want to do is to cook you, Sammy. Why won't you just let me into your house?
If you don't open the door, I'll have to break in. I'll always find a way inside, Sammy. There's no way around it.
If you dare fuck this up this time, you dare fuck this out this time, I'll fuck you up, bitch. I'll fuck you up. I'll fuck you up.
Easy to talk. Well, y'all gonna want to do this guacamole toast. I guarantee it for your next breakfast. Let's start by laying down a little bit of butter on our griddle. We'll lay our bread down. This is sourdough bread. Get a nice toast. Look at that golden brown right there. Good night. Flip those boys over. Get them on that other side nice and toasty. Get some more butter down. We're gonna lay some eggs onto our griddle. Now, let's give it a try. Ooh, look at that runny yolk. Let's give it a bite.
Trinity then, avocado toast, LA beast, bars I got most, I'll feature for anyone coast to coast. Fake beef whenever I roast, always jokes whenever I post. Ain't no judgment too hard to cast me away. Like Tom Hanks, and anyone who listens, I give thanks. In the middle, just like Cody Banks, just like a Jaguar game, my dance is a jank, but I'm built like a tank, made out of cardboard. Drink to the pen, but not the way I wield my sword, the way I wield my pan on a conventional oven. Then on my skin will give me more than a suntan. But let's make this Texas toast all brown and charred, all black with charcoal overcooked. Discard avocados on the other hand, be purple black when ripe, be all green when you won't be able to spread a swipe. Don't follow instructions with you, I'll have a gripe. Then a grape, cause those, well, they taste great. Pen to the paper, having tea with my toast, and some wafers, writing rhymes, signing waivers, wondering if I should do it now and later, chewing on now and later, sucking on the lifesavers. Candies always did me favors, sugar tended to fix my behavior. It's hard to decide, I harbor the same color as the avocado in my custom floorboards, and I got my fat intake from that avocado my wife made in preparation. She knows my vibe and tone so I can stay in concentration. Yeah, the man with innovations, adaptations, and integrations. You're an elation whenever I'm in relation to any track where I got a special invitation. I see you hating, must be written to hear me rap about food, as if they'll ever have the same talent as MF.
They call it avocado, straight out of Colorado. It's like $40 shipping, flipping out delivery drivers with zero tipping. Bitch, you're tripping, drop the avocado down. The outside is greenish, the pit colored brown. Like bitches, take it slowly, we going in the lotto. Top fucking prize, yeah, it's piles of avocado. Sucking on guacamole, mixing avocado with molly. Dead and ollie, ruptured my sternum. Swear to God that I hate guac bottom still. Avocado won't ever quit. The be inserted on my fucking pit. Screaming all about the wrong stuff to my side. Mistaking it every time for the papaya. In a minute, I'ma need avocado. Salad with condiments, draw me a follow. Chopping it up, I got enough leisure. Don't care if I give you seizure. Eat 'em up like Reese's. Look so good, but taste like feces. Still consumable, let me tell you all what he sees.
Alexander.
Beating it up with some bread without avocado. Yeah, I will be dead without any garlic, any salad. You know, I will be seen as invalid. It would break me, I'd be nervous. Avocado fulfilling the purpose, so I cut it up after the platter already. Thank you very much for your service. I'm restless. The gods blessed us with this fruit, tasty and zestless. It's just right, the perfect of textures. If I was an avocado, I'd be getting some gestures. Never fails to inspire, making new dishes. It's a fruit to admire. I aspire to use it more, but for now I'll stick to mayo. So I guess I'll add it in and move on to the tomato.
Built like a tank made straight out of cardboard, still more fragile than a child without a soul.
The person you're calling is not answering. Please try later. நீங்கள் அழைத்திருக்கும் நபரால் தற்போது உங்களுக்கு பதிலளிக்க இயலவில்லை. தயவு செய்து பின்னர் முயற்சி செய்யவும். आप जिस व्यक्ति को कॉल कर रहे हैं वो उत्तर नहीं दे रहा है. कृपया कुछ समय पश्चात प्रयास करें.
Hey, Sammy. Just calling in to make sure you're all right. You've been pretty silent these last few days. Just wanted to make sure. We're still coming this evening, by the way, like you said. Can't wait to see what you've got in store. Alright, well, call me when you can, Sammy. Bye for now.
Last name G, first name Bernard. Leaving me a voicemail with his kindest regards. Me? I'm doing pretty fine. I only sent a short text, hope the salad ages like wine until they hear, that is. The next ingredient's my favorite. I know I say that about every single one, but this one, I just love it a ton. Oh, here we go. Oh, here we go, man. Oh, here we go.
Tomato, tomato. Tomato, tomato. Tomato on my plate-o. I ate it in Texas, Laredo, with my Alfredo. Texas has a lot of tornadoes.
Not really.
But I'm a tomato, not a potato. Did you know 1 out of 1,851 males in the US are named Alfredo? So there you go, that's a fact. My muscles have just contracted, 'cause I saw a tomato, so I smiled. Then I got on the floor, it was piled, and I swear that I felt like a child, it was wild. And as soon that I bit into the tomato, my feelings compiled into happiness. Yeah!
What did I tell you about getting stains on my fucking couch? Sorry, I didn't mean to clean it.
Fucking retard, you know that. Why you keep doing this?
I'm not doing anything.
Okay, what? So you think those fucking stains appeared out of nowhere?
That's not it. Shut the fuck up.
Who's on top? I don't care, Alex.
The audio's clipping!
I've been munching on that cucumber. If you were never eaten that, you must have been a newcomer. The first word that I said in English was a cucumber. Calling me a money shark, how much more of a mula beer? Cucumber, bought it at the store. It's $1.50 per kilogram. Like before, then I chop it up while I'm sipping the martini. Pull it at the fridge. I've been munching on zucchini. Cucumber munchy, cucumber crunchy. Punch you in the nutsack, cucumber punchy. Trash line, ain't got no cucumber time. Think of another one, cucumber rhyme. I'm a cucumber bitch, bite out a chunk. Slide is my name, hard like a trunk. Suck on my dick, better be quick, cause the cucumber is harder than my motherfucking stick. Bitch, suck my cucumber, green and yellow, so cold. I made a dildo out of jello, so bold. Call me Lil Yachty, 180 degrees. And the lyrics say that mellow, cause she blew my dick just like a cello. Hello, why do you rhyme like that hoe? Talking all about your cucumber, nobody had to know about your business. Selling cucumbers to every prostitute. You gotta practice before you're gonna constitute. I've been munching on that cucumber. If you were never eaten it, you must have been a newcomer. The first word that I said in English was a cucumber. Calling me a money shark, how much more of a mula bear? Cucumber, bought it at the store, it's $1.50 $1.50 per kilogram like before. Then I chop it up while I'm sipping the martini. Pull it at the fridge, I'll be munching a zucchini. Yeah, I'll be munching on the cucumber. If you ain't ever eaten it, you must have been a newcomer. The first word that I said in English was cucumber. Calling me a money shark, how much more of Mula beer? Cucumber, bought it at the store. It's $1.50 per kilogram like before. Then I chop it up while I'm sipping the martini. Pull it at the fridge, I'll be munching on the zucchini. Munching that zucchini, goddamn!
This is an intermission track and an absolute skip. Prepare yourself for
hot fucking trash.
Potato. A potato is a starchy plant tuber, which is one of the most important food crops, cooked and eaten as a vegetable. You know what a potato is, right?
When you paused it, I still heard Hymel's voice when you paused it.
Are you okay?
I don't remember.
I say, hold on. Yeah. So far we got the mayonnaise, bell pepper, avocado, tomato, and the cucumber. Yeah. Now we add the potato. It isn't a tomato. Texas has turned. Okay, just drop it. I'm going back to the kitchen.
He's been plotting on this salad for like 7 days, caught in his emotions, hoping for heaven's praise.
Boy, this mixing sucks.
It only gets worse.
But every time we come around and say it's tasteless, he screams at us and says our argument is baseless. The first time he was kind of confused. Second time around, he was just unamused. But when the third time came, I saw something was wrong, and by the 6 over a month ago, he couldn't stay strong. I saw him in the basement, quietly crying. I didn't know it hurt him so much and how hard he was trying. I guess I also shed a tear, then ran back to the kitchen so he didn't see me near. Told Hywell what I saw, he didn't understand, said
it's not our fault the fucking salad is canned.
I replied, be mindful, his feelings are more fragile than Play-Doh. Doesn't matter if you hate it, just hold on to the potato. A smile on his back, in the meantime think of this. The potato that you're holding is the key to human bliss, cause we made so many products and created so much goods that we know how to use potatoes for some things that aren't food, like a battery, powering machines with electricity. Take them to the kitchen and they're using eccentricity. Put them in a bowl and start to mash their fucking guts out.
Doesn't matter when the sound makes me want to rip my nuts out.
If you deep fry a potato, then you got yourself some fries. Cook them in the oven, you can make yourself a pie. Fill a plastic bag up, then DIY your lays.
I will walk out of this house if you say another phrase.
Okay, Alex, since you think you're so fucking smart, how about you tell me what type of potato fills up your heart?
I'd probably have to say the ones that are sweet.
Well, this comes from the guy who has a crippling addiction to feet.
Okay, dude, I don't care.
You're mad.
This solid freaking sucks, dude. I hope that you're aware.
You're fucking retarded.
You're just glazing over Sammy because you're mentally retarded. If you take another bite, I bet your liver gets discarded.
Okay, watch me.
Yeah, I'm watching. Are you gonna eat it?
I'm gonna eat it, just give me a sec.
This potato is inedible.
Nope, it's not. Just need me a minute. Oh, shit.
This potato.
An hour later, found myself in the ER, with Sammy waiting for me and my colon in a jar. Everything before me waking up is in a blur, but one thing I remember is the salad left a scar. Sammy is inviting us again around tonight, telling us that this time the salad is alright. Now, I'm not sure if to come and to try and eat another spud, because I might just find myself lying and vomit shit and blood.
Now, people usually pair potatoes with onions, but we have a different opinion.
Now, people usually pair potatoes with onions.
I hate onions. I really, really do. When I see onions, I wanna know who made onions in the first place. If I ever find them, they will disappear without a trace.
You're constantly waiting. You're constantly waiting. You're constantly waiting. You're constantly waiting.
I hate onions. I hate onions. I hate onions. I hate onions. Yeah. I hate onions. Yeah. I hate onions. I really, really do. When I see onions, I wanna know who made onions in the first place. If I ever find them, they will disappear without a trace. I hate onions. I really, really do. When I see onions, I wanna know who made onions in the first place. If I ever find them, they will disappear without a trace. I hate onions, yeah, I hate him so much. If you eat onions, then he must be out of touch. You can find me, bitch, get in the onion ring. And I don't want any garlic, so won't you go ahead and swing. In the kitchen, I be working every day, they fucking liquor. Carolina goes inside of me, that plate is a one chicken full of juice from the salad, the onion, and everybody. And if I add another piece, the shit is gonna fall apart. How fucking bloated is the salad gonna get? Still gonna keep going, put it all inside the net. How fucking bloated is the salad gonna be? More than the LP's created by bodies, me more bloated than EDP. Full of them cupcakes, the mental capacity of Alex's uptakes. You stupid fat fuck, better read the salad. Onion for a brain guy, you talking valid. I hate onions, yeah, I really do. I'd rather turn tinny and I eat my own poo. I'd rather turn nice part and not even eat. This onion bitch getting kicked to the street. This onion bitch getting kicked to the lunch. You can tell I don't like onions quite a bunch, but I still let him in with him. Goddamn, I slam it like bam. You better know it's ammo. I hate onions, it's the one thing that I can't tolerate. Aside from my fucking uncle and the British pound to dollar rate, I can barely buy more vegetables. Hope that he just doesn't come back. I wreck the kitchen once again with little gang, cause I keep adding more to the stack, and I'll keep adding more till the salad is complete. And it better be spicy and a little bit of sweet, a delectable treat. I'm missing on a beef and another piece of meat laid down on the sheets, covered in egg whites and sliced a few tomatoes. Preheat the oven, I got a new batch of potatoes, wrapping in lettuce, great cheese, fry oil.
Oh shit!
Spilled water on the floor, there's no way that I can see it. I gotta keep adding more, there's no way I'm gonna quit. I gotta keep adding more, there's no way I'm gonna quit. So I throw it down, spit into the sink, and the plate falls out the dishwasher with a clink, and it breaks on the floor, and I drop the pickle and the shards, and my leg blood starting to trickle, but it barely tickles. So I just keep fucking going. The oven is burning the peppers, but I'm throwing them smoke alarm. Cucumbers on the floor, I'm just trying to breathe. It's a salad war, no juice to pour. I drank it all before. It's straight ate M&M's, I cannot recall how it evolved into madness, clay canals. More rage and Alex trying to add paper pals. $400 worth of groceries. It's like PMSing with no ovaries. How fucking bloated is the salad gonna get? Got less water, the bucket's full of sweat. The house smells like burnt cold cigarettes. Glass on the floor hints back to regret. So pour me a beer. Cheers, getting so damn near to crying onion tears. I ain't even cut not one onion here. I'm so fucked up. It's getting severe. Oh, I hate onions. I really do. When I see onions, I wanna know who made onions in the first place. I would kill them and eat their corpse, but in this case, I will find them, confront Mother Earth smoking blood, puffing away, laughing at me like always. The same onion laughter still echoing in Jack's hallways.
Dude, Sammy's just not joining.
Dude, I don't care. Invite him one more time.
He's not joining the party. He's making a salad.
Again?
Yeah, again. Did you not see his message? He's inviting us around tonight.
Yeah, I don't think I want to eat that disgusting salad. What is that?
Okay,
Is
wait.
that kale? Is that quinoa? I don't want that.
It's really not that bad.
It
Bro, it is. Do you not remember
Okay,
last time?
yes, I remember the last time. It was pretty horrid, but like, still, cut him some slack. He's trying his hardest.
You went to the ER.
Yeah, when you ate that
You're just being dramatic.
Are you serious right now? Are you seriously right
Okay,
now?
but I don't get it. Where is he?
Are you stupid? He's making the salad.
Okay, but his salads usually take
I'll
like
be right
5
back.
minutes.
No, dude,
Those
okay, you
potatoes
didn't read his
inedible.
message all the way. He's saying this the time he's working as hard as he can on the salad and making sure it's as perfect as possible.
Oh my god, dude. All this guy cares about is himself.
What are you talking about?
This guy literally only wants validation from us because he either likes torturing us with horrible salads or he's genuinely so selfish that he can't accept our opinions about his cooking.
Dude.
About literally anything otherwise, he straight up throws a whole tantrum.
Yeah, I
This
guess
kid
you
is
guys constantly
retarded.
fight about everything, but you're
It's
wrong.
not because we
Alex
fight.
is right. I might not go eat at his place this time. But can you tell me why this salad is taking more than 2 hours?
Dude, I don't know. He could be done, or he could be preparing like a masterpiece. Bernard sent him a voice message asking him to get
I
back
hope
to
this
us.
kid is dead.
You're stupid. just come with us. Don't even eat. This guy depends on us. If you care about him, go.
Hey Bernard, please tell everyone to stop sending me so much messages. I'm trying to perfect my salad right now. Hope to see you guys tonight.
Hello, Sammy. What happened to the kitchen? You have 7 hours left until your friends come to try out
the salad.
Gotta get it done.
I'm just gonna light that up. Yeah, okay. Just don't smoke too much. I mean, you don't want to trip out. You do.
Don't you? Yeah. You might as well overdose.
The ending makes a sudden change. The ending makes a sudden change. The ending makes a sudden change.
Get the salad done and get rid of us in the process. All you gotta do is prove to your friends and us that you can make a proper salad. Speaking of, almost like you've always wanted to prove yourself. What's up with that? Oh, now we know what's up. Well,
we just want you to figure it out. Yeah, keep smoking. Maybe you'll reach to the back of your mind and start actually uncovering what's important.
it was never about any of the salad, Sammy. It was all about...
Yep, keep talking, I'm almost done.
Stage 1. Denial.
Okay, I smoke a shroom now, morphing with the plate, man, you better make some room now. Ghosting all my friends today, we bout to have some beef. They say I'll find acceptance through a sudden wind of grief, but them ghosts of Carolina always playing with them dizzy hearts, just like Uncle Album 4. This is where it really starts. Towards my uncle I don't show no regrets, but I'll take another puff and hope that one day I forget. Hold on, but ain't nobody ever let go from denying shit and living in a fantasy where ghosts be just implying shit. Nonetheless, I'll still resent it with ease and wait for change to just happen as I will fuel my disease and go like this.
Like this.
The ghost of Carolina forcing me to reminisce. I usually resist, but at this point I might let him open-minded for the salad. Like the first time that I met him, let me tell you about a little boy, his name was Sammy. At a young age of 13, he was plucked from his home. Both his daddy and his mommy died, so he lived with his uncle. That was around the first time he started smoking them fungals. My first trip was all alone, trying from the stash. Uncle Jack was on a fishing trip, water droplets splashed through my head. Dead silent house, violent reaction. Stained the couch with vomit, all around me was Jackson screaming at me, why the fuck did you stand up my furniture? There were hundreds of my uncles circling me in curvature. I passed out on the floor, woke up the next night, had to try it again, but not a single mushroom in sight. And ever since these days, something in my brain function started change ways. Voices of midnight calling my name. Before I even knew it, I was already playing the game. The moment I got more, I smoked them all despite my triggers. And the more I took, the more I started seeing certain figures. Didn't know who they were, but now it's apparent. Even when I'm all sober, they're still staying transparent. I reached a certain threshold that I see them all the time. Got a sour look from one like I'm a blue spotted lime. Got attention to me, it was hard to wrap around. They went up to my eyes and told me not to make a sound, saying, well, I don't remember. But my heart and ears were ringing like the 21st of September. Only a few years later I see the cause of their appearance traces back to Uncle Jack's stash and mental incoherence. He goes smoking 420 like a boss. I be beating my nephew, I abuse the little bitch cause he don't got peace on his menu. You can hear about his uncle even more throughout this venue. They say the apple doesn't fall far from the bush. Uncle Jack and I, we have our differences besides the mushroom and the kush. All I'm trying to say is due to him abusing me and beating me, it got me clinging on to some addictions very fleetingly. I I guess that I'm aware I'm in denial, but I cannot dare to dial any number that'll make him homicidal. I'll just smoke another one and wait for him to pass away, cause if karma's real, he should be counting his fucking days. Another day passes though. Another day passes and 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 another day passes. I see no reason to stop now. If it helps me, I should just now.
The ending makes a sudden change.
So you're just gonna keep smoking? Tell us, Sammy, what's the worst thing that could happen? The worst case scenario people are you would get what he deserves. You will rot in jail, come on.
Get high forever, so why not fight back?
Why not fight against the god?
Stage 2, Anger.
pickle in a jar, I've been stuck in lamenting. Throughout all of this time, the issue was fermenting. Flip the storybook to some brand new pages. The real deal's been jarred up for inches. For the first time in like 13 years, I moved out of denial to the anger it seems. Ever since my teens, I've been so fucking wrecked, but not more than the kitchen when I add another pickle to the neck. Song goes out to Uncle Jack. Half my life I've been living with this in the shack. Fucking hate you and your habits and your makeup and your vision and every part about you that pushes you to decisions. Saw the look in your eyes when blood was starting to trickle. You kept beating me up as if it barely fucking tickles. I could feel my ribs shattering and my heart breaking as well as I was pleading for some mercy. Both our eyes were starting to swell. You a 6-foot man, been in a baby half his size. Fucking soulless piece of shit, they gotta see through your disguise. You're a broken mess of what was once human and you'll be for abusing children and projecting till you can't hear me no more. You don't feel fucking nothing, really carry emotions. You're a husk of a human, trying to cope with the ocean. Fishing trips every year, like they'll fix where you are. Get back the same way that you left, as if I'm going too far. As if me standing your couch means I'd rather have you killed. But at this point I would, in fact I'd be so fucking thrilled. If you started to choke, I'll leave you to die. And I've been wishing for this moment ever since I first cried. Ever since you first got me running away and had me put up for your friends and the family on display. And every tale that you tell them, I'm the one who's so cold, as if the cheesecake in the story ever was a 12-year-old. And I'm the uncle who is 30 years of age, in his tiny mental cage, his inflated alter egos and his never-ending rage. In these same conversations, the truth goes unspoken. All of a sudden, I'm the only present for your friends to open. The future looks the same, full of misery and agony. The past remains sealed except for peaking in antagony. You think that discipline's the only strategy, but all you did is make me despise and wish you were never a part of me. You never tried hard enough to be my father figure. Only fucked my mama twice, and that's the only thing familiar. Gave her STDs, who would ever have imagined that the person who could kill her go and kill me in that cabin. Only love you ever showed was to a girl you tried to marry. When she left you for your illnesses, it's me who had to carry all the weight of your troubles. If you would lay another hit, because a counselor was out of the picture to try again. Fucking hate you, hope it hurt the day that she walked away. And if I could, I'd inflict the same pain on you today. You narcissistic fucking egotistical scum, or for nothing failure. I wish you never met my mom. I don't take back a single thing that I said. You make me sick when you slowly wither. No one repeat her to suck your dick. And if you ever took the pain that you inflicted on my skin, I bet you'd fucking kill yourself and go to hell for all your sins. Man, just do it already. When you look at me now, what a pickle you put me in. I bet you feel proud. Go ahead and bow down to the crowd. I know you want it. You're the kind of guy who scar me while you smoking marijuana, listening to Madonna and boasting how loud I scream. Then you spit into my face and all you'll never be redeemed. Something in you finds pleasure and abuse, but you'll pay for it eventually. Don't you act amused? I know you, Jack, for the first time in like 13 years. I moved out of denial to the anger it seems. Ever since my teens, he's been beating me senseless, leaving me breathless, grabbing me by the necklace. The very same one mama gave to me that day when I visited her one last time and got my way snatched back to Carolina. Left her as a cripple. It's jarring to accept that I'll never escape this pickle. I've been stuck here for like almost 30 hours. It's nearing towards 8 and the salad tasting sour. Didn't even clear the mess I made last night. If I can fix my shit, maybe Uncle Jack was right.
Stage 3, Bargaining.
Wrong with me, my life's a fucking oddity. The coast of Carolina, only doubling in quantity. I'm circling you back, still debating the ambition. I got 14 different tasks and it don't better my condition. Uncle Jack was right, man, maybe I was wrong. Cause the more I try to add, the more I'm fucking up the song. Maybe I don't gotta do it and expect them all to pray. What if the salad is the reason that my friends won't try to stay? What if I just shouldn't try? What if I deserve the beating? What if leftovers and spam the only thing I should be eating? What if I never try to run away forever? And what if when I did, I would've played it off more clever? Could've hid inside the bathrooms for a minute or two, instead of sacrificing moments just to see her with no clue that he was also on his way. What if I fought back? Cause I'd rather be a juvenile than be with Uncle Jack. I would throw away the salad if he comes back tomorrow. I would throw away my friends if God just takes away the sorrow. I would do so many things if he would stop for just a week. You don't know how much I'd give just for him to let me speak, and you don't know how much I'd give for a year's worth of silence. And I'd sell my soul for Jack to have a little mental guidance.
He doesn't know how much he breaks my heart in two.
It breaks me so much. It breaks me so fucking much to know that now my mom and dad, there's nowhere else for me to hide. I can't even call the cops, they'll find me wounded up and tied. My friends don't even know, not even Michael knows what happens in this place. I'm so scared to tell them too, they'll all laugh at me with disgrace. They all think I treat them bad because I couldn't care more. Yet I could never tell the truth to them. I swore to him, I swore to never tell a single soul all the things that he does. Nothing but the beatings, nothing but the drugs. And I'm so fucking scared to either mess the salad up or hope he ever cared. Why the fuck now? Why uncover this today? I don't wanna be afraid, no, I don't even wanna stay. But there's nowhere else to go, nowhere for me to run. If I don't figure this shit out now, my life is fucking done. 5 repressed years holding on to this MF, and I don't really care if I've been sounding like NF. I'm not the kind of guy to undervalue this torment. It's more sour than this pickle that I'm adding at the moment, man. Fuck trying to confront. Fuck the salad too. Don't give a shit if I'm in too deep, just go deep. But still, I'm kinda right from the beginning of denial. If I never act on it, I'll never get to see his trial. Fuck I'm gonna do though? I can let go of this blood now. I'm taking it too slow. I'm through though with the energy. I just need a solution. I'll do anything just to secure me a good conclusion. Maybe they don't gotta take him in. What if I can fix him and leave others out of this pickle on my own like Team Nissan? But oh shit, I've been feeling. Oh fuck, it's kicking. Oh fuck me.
Here comes the past.
Oops. Seems like Sammy's trip is going to be rather painful. It's time to re-experience his cruel past all over again.
Open the door, Sammy. It's Uncle Jack. The Salad, Act 2.
was mine for 27 minutes and 55 seconds, then I test his mental limits. Goddamn, Sammy, I'll never be your dad, and I don't really care if that shit makes you sad, pussy. Cheesecakes all around me to the brim, crumbling to pieces when the situation's grim. Avoiding it at all costs, busy with distractions, destroying every chance to ever run up to their actions. On the 7th fishing trip, I'm starting to involve in the visions of my nephew that he forcefully beholds. He could never try talking with an ego that brittle. Now won't you listen to me, let me fill you in a little. Start with me when I turned 22. My heart really drained like an empty potato stew on Sammy's table. For memories, visited my brother, unable to see him at my place or any other, so I drove 11 hours from NC to his house. For the first time ever, I met his baby and his spouse. He's all like, "Hey buddy, long time no see. Would you care to meet my family and talk if you're free?" Of course, remorse, I haven't visited earlier. Limited schedules got me planning trips a little sturdier, so I met his wife, blonde and pretty, also his child. His name is Sam, and I admit he was at first glance quite adorable. Didn't guess that later on he turned out to be horrible. And did I forget to mention, me and Sammy had a click. I would net him the attention when his dad was out there quick. I mean, neglect all of the insults I was saying for a second, and respect that with no impulse. Sammy really had me reckon. Never since the first visit I came more. Never miss an opportunity I would before. He was a good kid then before the shitstorm struck that turned him into a schizophrenic, got his shit norm stuck. A few years after this, when he was 12 years old, his father died of unknown causes. Now nobody told. Now me, I ain't a scumbag, but his mom started begging. She was always feeling lonely and reality was wrecking. Plus I was coming to visit Sammy regardless. Thus his anger emotion with sex won't be heartless. Hence fucked we did. Constructed possible foundation for her son with no father to have a meal at his location, and a figure to look up to, but he barely looked up. It was a trigger that configured him and got him shook up. The spark in his eyes gone, throat aching, a dark-headed window on the phone, road shaking. Let bygones be bygones, but I need you more. Don't really mind it, but I'm assuming she's a whore. Whatever floats your sinking boat, but I'm just saying, I never caught a stinging wound when yo ass played with other men that make the coping course, rather than trying out a gathered plan of growth and force. Your child needs his mom's care. Sore eyes feed on psalm prayers. Set aside for the troubles, going there. Got himself on Papa's lonely mom's bubble. She kept going and slept knowing what she does is wrong. Her neck showing a man stowing gutsy and strong. She decides to seek greater sense and bless this plea, but a single week later got an STD, and they all blaming me because I last saw her. Yet I tested negative, so the chances get smaller in that week. Took him on a trip with a new girl. He was at his peak, happier before they would curl. When they found the virus, Sammy was suddenly alone, with his mom in the hospital and his uncle on the phone. 13 years old, on his own, the only option. Hurting is told he's gonna be put up for adoption. Clinging to the bed, I needed to be a savior. Ringing in his head exceeded usual behavior. Took him with me to North Carolina. Awfully silent, more fragile than fine china. Found a room in my house and his mother agrees. Previously assumed it's just another disease. It has gotten so severe she can see the fits of death as the rot is getting near, almost eats her last breath. Sammy pieces it together in the gist of disparity, increases the tension and runs away with no clarity. He just tried to break away from absolution. Didn't understand, I just gifted him resolution. Stole from my wallet to go slack. Roll out the smallest to blow back. Couldn't dare to show tracks. If you're really tryna ask me why I hate the little bitch, hope you understood my story so the rest of this clicks. Sammy, crying by Miami. Talking back like your vocal performance need a Grammy. Taken from an empty house with no parents. Now he always trying to tempt me, hopping up on my impairments. Go and try to think what it'd be if I wasn't there. Maybe live on the streets and hope that Uncle Jack would care. So when you save a person's life and they complaining how you treat him, how the fuck could you resist from disciplining him and beating him?
And now you reach out of the range of the normal saxophone to a high A flat.
past, Jack? Want to trace back a bit to your childhood?
As a little kid, my father named me Jackson. Only thing he paid attention to was his transactions. God was the one my mama talked to until he started responding to her and sent her to get killed. 12 years old, she was gone, so R.I.P. mama, but we had to move on. I would help with the house when my dad was at work. If I have to be honest, the lad was a due to the fact that he had some connections. He made a lot of money selling heroin injections. Came back home, took out his rage, drank a beer, tomorrow start a new page. Time went by, I was now 14. He already bought a house and also sold morphine. As he doubled his income again and again, he would triple the risk and quadruple his pain. Some would say it's bad luck. He was on his way home, then his car got stuck on Route 75 by the Alligator Rally. He got out of the car and gave a call to Miami. Picked up the phone and my dad on the line saying,
Jack, I broke down. I'll be home soon. I'm fine. Don't you dare call the cop. If you do, I'll fucking beat you. I will throw you to the floor, okay? It was nice to greet you. And he forgot to hang up.
Before I did it myself, I decided to back up. I sat up and listened, bored mind running gallops. If the car got fixed last week, how the fuck does this add up? Hold on. Let me reorganize my energy and just prioritize this memory. He had a business partner and I only saw his face until I knew his name was Jacob, cause he introduced his Grace and also his daughter, the same age as the wine. When dad invited them, or see the sign next to mine as the men talked business, I got to know his side, but between him and his daughter I just couldn't decide who piqued my interest more. Thought to talk to her in private. He was rich and he was talkative, but she was always quiet. Daisy is her name, and when the game was finally over, sadly she went back home and I was picked like a clover. He said,
why do you lie his fucking daughter so much?
We keep the drugs out of our life, but he invited them to lunch. I wonder if she knew what both our fathers do. And if I could just talk to her, I would ask if it bothers you. The reason they were mentioned is because a week later Jacob came back to my dad with ill intentions. As I was on the phone, hearing him grunt tired, he went, oh shit, dropped the hood and shots fired.
Bad luck.
What can I say, Jack? It was bound to happen. You married the daughter of the man that killed your parents. Quit living in a fantasy. Love isn't stronger than hatred.
Don't be a pussy over something you can't control.
You basically fucked your life.
Only solution, your weak fucking brain.
You know you want to. You know to. Jack, you know Jack, you know you want to. Jack, you know you want to. Why would you even quit?
Why else would her parents try to?
It was so edgy. What the fuck?
Addicted to porn. Whenever I'd sell it, I also add in the corn like a bell pepper. Got a mental crown full of thorns. Always blowing by the M's, how she blowing on my horn. Eating up all of that cob, both my kernels getting chopped. When she put it in her microwave, that's when my corn pops. And I can't stop, no matter how fucking corny this song is gonna be, because I'm always acting horny. The same damn addiction, ain't got no foundations. I come in her pussy and she say, congratulations. Pay the prostitute a little bit of my cornbread and send her back home with my C so she get cornbread. I was born in the fog. Every day I'm trying to stick my tiny corn in that dog. And that bitch got 7 different girls for the hour, blooming so hard that you can call me cornflower. No man should have all that power when I'm sucking on that breast, and my fantasies are darker than my buddy Kanye was. I got a cousin named Sammy. In the afternoon he mourns, always living in a fantasy with ghosts of unicorn, saying, I miss mama, yeah, punning me too, but not her personality. It's only for that your childhood a little less fucked up than mine. Maybe one day you'll see why I chose 6 over 9. before you was here, I was a motherfucking pimp. Total legs like a crab and she eating up a shrimp. And flushed me so hard that I turned epileptic when I go through their text. I just told her I'm dyslexic, paraplegic, she could barely walk. My brother died, move on to his wife with my cock. They'll say I give a raise, but there ain't no guarantees. The only aid that she got with her mental health is mighty kid. She hoping one day my brother will come back at her from the war healed. Then she fucking died and left me rotting at the cornfield. Her son is living with me while I'm scouring in the porn feed, crying like a chicken when I don't give him his corn feed. Bitch, I'm on this dating app, always call my name outside my door like fuck you waiting at. I get that I'm addicted, but I'm also kinda busy. Didn't even want you here, yo ass always making me dizzy. Barely two hoes fucking with me, yo, because you here. Call my name once again, I fucking dare you, don't get near. Always testing my patience, you fucking noisier than a grain. I'm about to throw my damn laptop at you, get off of my brain, Jesus Christ. Here's why they say I'm affected by every single thing that Sammy couldn't have directed. Between staying calm and expressing my feelings, I'd rather berate him than let time do the healing. It traces to a girl in 2005. Back then, Sammy's mom was somewhat feeling alive, but she still fucked her well enough, thought it was a cold. And guess which fucking hoe gave me purpose to behold? The daughter of my father's murderer, yeah, it's Daisy. Got her phone number, she couldn't say maybe. Kicked her right off, then I told her my identity. She had to recollect, looked at me with serenity.
Oh, I forgot about your Jacqueline Fine.
She didn't even know her, that's the one who killed mine. I guess that at the time, aside from soul searching, I wanted some revenge just to see his life turn, and so I took his daughter with me, finessed. Love turned to obsession, he put me to the test. Then all of a sudden found myself with Jacob's carcass, a gun in both our hands and busy running at my house towards the darkness. She was gone.
This cause coming to be heard and being heard before the undersigned district court judge pursuant to the local rules and the 12th judicial district upon the plaintiff's complaint for absolute divorce based upon one, that the plaintiff is a resident of Moore County, North Carolina. 3, that the defendant was properly served with the summons and complaint in this action, or that the plaintiff and defendant were married on or about August 15, 2009. 5, that the parties separated on August 29, 2009, with the intent to remain separate in the It's been a tiring day. Drink some water.
I feel afraid. I don't know why.
bastard. If only you would have seen what kind of trauma I have plastered. A childhood substituted by loss and hopeful wishing. Every month he wrecks the house when I go out for fishing. You cheeky fucking bastard, oh I hate you so much. Cause you don't seem to understand there's things in this house you don't touch. Now walk away while you're so frowning cause I force inside your wisdom. Always acting all depressed because you don't fit in this system, Sammy. I used to love you, Sammy. When we was in Miami, you was barely 7, so sweet and now it's so uncanny. You turned into a bitch the moment that your daddy died. When I would call your name, you'd never answer, only sadly hide. Visited your mommy every week or so to fuck. Didn't play with you no more, my dick was getting sucked. Lacking the attention that you needed from your father. When I told her I was close, we were only strained farther. What happened to the playful kid? You're always so quiet. Just come out of your room, you lazy fuck. Get on a diet, eat a salad, clean the house. Mommy's still under the weather. No one helped her with the bill, so now we gotta live together. I was forced to be your dad. You moved to Carolina with me, life was pretty bad. Tried to open up to you again, but you ain't trying. On the phone, always crying, stealing money at the wallet, always lying. Trying to run back to Florida to your mom, but I got all that you need in life directly in my palm. You're just making it harder, and when I took you back home, you run inside out of breath, and your mouth starting to foam like your door's room, still plotting on escaping. Working your pride up, I can see emotions shaping. You barge out in anger, screaming at me, I hate you, and I'm going back to mom forever. I can't wait to see you.
What'd you say? I can't wait to see you try. You try to bring me back. Look into my eyes. No. Look into my eyes. Look at.
You trying to talk back? No, just get over here. Don't fucking mess with Uncle Jack. Fucking scream at me again. You fucking scream at me again. That was the first time out of hundreds that I beat him, and ever since that day, didn't even try to greet him. This kid's a fucking asshole and he knows it. At first I could forgive him, now there's no way to oppose it. He can't live in my house and think that he's the fucking boss, so I beat him once again, still trying to get the point across. Cheesecakes all around me, cheesecakes bending on my patience like a motherfucking sweepstake. Used to scream at me, I would rather be dead, and now we talking to imaginary voices in his head. Get some sense in yourself, you fucking ill. You don't talk to your uncle, I bet you'd rather see me kill. Do you know how much I sacrificed for you to still live it now because of some ghost? Don't even wanna forgive. You talk to me like that again, I beat you down to the floor. You fucking cheesecake, always crumbling, but you're still asking for more. You think you had it harder with life? Imagine losing your family and then divorcing your wife. Fuck, I hate you. Every single day I've been so fucking wrecked, either by you or just by trying to connect. Doesn't matter if it's me who fucked you up in the brain. It's all your fucking fault for staining my couch. Trying to explain, swear I'ma beat you again.
Hello?
Hi. Can you hear me?
Yeah, okay, listen, Sammy still isn't answering. It's 8 p.m. We're supposed to be there already. This freaking kid doesn't even want to answer the simplest questions in the world.
Me and Cough Drop tried calling him as well. He didn't
Okay,
answer.
well, maybe
See? Michael, you stupid idiot. Why do you keep defending this kid every single time? All he does is play with us. I'm telling you, he's not worth it.
It's not
this
that
guy's
bad.
the most egotistical, mentally ill, narcissistic retard I have ever talked to. All you do is defend him. He's trying to use you for validation and protection from the
Okay,
street.
Alex, shut up. I get that he's mentally ill, yes, but what do you want me to do about it?
Stop talking to this guy.
He needs our support. I don't think you understand. He had a very rough past, and
He's
he
just
depends
constantly
on us.
projecting his insecurities to us every time. I can't take this guy. Every 5 seconds, it's arguments and guilt tripping, and now he's ignoring us. Did you see his voice message he sent to Bernard?
No, I didn't.
Listen, it was something along this. Hey, Bernard, please tell everyone to stop sending me messages every second. I'm trying to perfect
Do you
this
understand
salad.
that? Please tell everyone to stop sending me messages. This guy can't even bother to tell himself to shut up. He had to get someone else to do it. He has problems. You need to admit it. I talked to Cough Drop. I talked to Bernard. We aren't going. Neither should you.
Okay, listen, yeah, he's very hard to deal with, but I want to judge for myself. Like, what if something happened to him? What if he's just going through something again?
He's always going through something. You shouldn't let him control you
Okay,
like that.
yes, I'm going to check on him physically. Stay in the call. Don't send that message until I'm done. I'll have my camera on.
Through the window, I saw his house in darkness. Through the window, I saw a dimming light, and inside not a single soul, a scent of smoke, sulfur and peppers. Then I saw it in the corner of the kitchen, broken glass and puddles of mayo and vomit and charred tomatoes, shattered plates, the overflowing sink, and Sammy out of sight.
I want to do this fucking Uncle Jack voice number. It was a summer in 2006, me and Daisy on a trip to the south. I let her pick her favorite song in the car, her favorite food that we ate, and similar to right now, the time was 8:10. We parked down at the hotel and we booked us a room, got inside and unpacked all of the clothes and perfumes. But it wasn't just us in this vacation all alone, we also had Sammy come with us on his own. It was always like that in the beginning. Even if we argued, he would always be winning. There was not a single reason back then to get mad, though everything changed when Sammy lost his dad. The day that he was taken, it wasn't like any other, and yet I barely felt a thing. Not sure why, I always loved him, but emotions didn't spring. I just looked into the casket the same way that I did at my dad 17 years ago as a kid, reminiscing, sitting on the boat and eating caviar. I never realized how similar me and Sammy are. Both our childhoods fucked beyond repair, except now I'm starting to think maybe one could have been spared. The day I caught him running to his mom, I made a quick phone call, try to stay calm. There were $200 missing out of my wallet. In the background of the phone call, he was crying like a faucet. I could hear him next to mommy, he missed her a lot. Yet his voice sounded broken, even more than I thought. I contained my emotions, he didn't know I was coming. Me and his mom had to agree that we cannot have him running. She told me I gotta make him understand. When she was first sent to the hospital, we had something planned, and I swore by my brother's name that I'd take care of Sammy. When I got to the building, looked in every nook and cranny, but he didn't run this time. Waited next to her, he seemed to accept the fact he's going back sooner. However, when I put my hand on him, he started to scream. I never saw him like that, it was worse than it seemed. He resisted a lot when I put him in the car. Shut down for a minute as I lit up a cigar. I was slightly agitated at the fact that he was fighting, tried explaining what's happening, but my words were reigniting and he banged on the windows, tried to punch me in the face. Now he got me real mad. Get the fuck back to your place, I'ma scratch the damn car. So he sat there all silent, didn't think I'd have to scream at him and get kinda violent. When we finally got home, I just wanted to clarify, but he's not even listening, only screaming all terrified. Swear to God I snapped at him, you ungrateful fucking kid. Yet the only way I know to discipline is how my dad did.
בין האפל הנסתר בעולמנו המר, אומרים שיש עוד תקווה, קוראים לזה אהבה ומחכים לבואה. בין האתמול לעתיד, בין האוצר לתחתית, אומרים שיש עוד תקווה, קוראים לזה אהבה ומחכים לבואה.
In that very same trip with Sammy and Daisy, got to see him at his brightest when he wasn't all crazy. We were making him dinner, he was inspired to cook. Called to Daisy my turn and gave her salad a look. He was very intelligent, talking like a grown-up. If the conversation got a little sad, he lifted thumb up and he never put a front up, even when we departed. To this day I always wish that we were back to where we started. On the 7th fishing trip I started reminiscing, realized that something in my life was always missing. Sitting on the boat thinking about Jacob's daughter, lifting up the rod, another fish out of the water. As I fish another one, I start to see the fish out of the water. It wasn't only me. Ever since I was 13, I moved in with my brother, the same way Sammy did when he was losing his mother. The day that I first started beating him, I was shaking, but it's either disobeying or seeing him getting taken. And deep inside I loved him, but I just couldn't stand the fact that I just saved him, but he still had his demands I had too. To go back to my parents, one of us relied on pain, the other on the present, but both of us lost when he was plucked to Carolina, cause I couldn't try to pluck it out in time for me. And maybe when he was trying to apologize, I should have seen the truth in him. Looked at him with sullen eyes, anger overtook me. I thought that he was tricking me, heartbroken, screaming, Uncle Jack, you're fucking killing me. At first I thought, yes, I killed you so you could live. Yet now he's been conditioned to the pain and can't forgive. I guess my only wish is, I wish it didn't make me take the water from the fishes. That's my only hope. Only on the 7th fishing trip I started cope. I see the self-projection, rehashing the disaster, like opening the wound just to put another plaster. The influence of past to the present to controlling, with a hint of stimulation in the absence of consoling. I can see the ghosts in his head form real. Salads and stains always messing up his fields, and it's my fault too. I deserve much of the blame. Couldn't keep him in the picture when I broke his fucking frame. Regulations and abuse turned him into a fighter. Now I must think it few ways to treat him lighter. Still hit the same promise to his mama, even though I broke and reattached it with the trauma. For so long I've been wanting to fix him. All of a sudden I see it's me who's playing the victim. In light of the 7s, I am who he never had, but maybe if I try I could truly be his dad.
יש בי אהבה והיא תתעורר ותיגע. יש בי אהבה והיא תנצח. יש בי אהבה.
Stage 4. Depression.
Welcome back, Sammy. It's 8 p.m.
Where your friends at?
I don't know what that was in his house, but I'm worried. Please wait.
I wake up, 8:22 p.m. Nobody arrived or even sent a DM. The salad is waiting for me to get back to work. I get up from the vomit as the ghosts around me lurk. There's a packet of shrooms, puddles of mayo on the walls, of stains and peelings, bell peppers with halos, shards of glass, burnt lettuce in a filled up sink. I've been passed out for years and I need something to drink. 35 milligrams down in my system, hallucinated and came back as a victim. I experienced all he ever did to me again, laying down on the floor with Uncle Jack in my brain. So throughout my whole past and my grief, I feel frightened. Despite that, I also feel severely enlightened. I know that I must do something about my youth, but all I need is the method to reach the truth. So let's find it. Sudden change inside of me, I barely even mind it. Whatever is behind it, I need me some advice. I know Michael would love to help without thinking twice. Precisely though, there was always something off about him and the others. How we always act like we're brothers, and when they're all alone, I get scolded annoyingly, cause I make up an impression of a god so annoyingly. And if I can't talk to them about my past, make them understand me, how the fuck we gonna last? No, not even Michael truly gets it. As much as he could care, he would eventually forget it. Go back to talking normal like I was never abused. Not to mention all the others, yo, just act up all confused. Now it's between proving to them that I'm still a good person, or somehow fighting peace and simply letting it worsen. Something in my ego tells me that I'll need to assert a little bit of my power so they can see that I'm hurt. The last year and a half went from a soulmate to a mate, so I don't feel all that bad when we cannot relate. And something that I took with me is changes can occur, either for wars or for the things that you prefer. But most of the time you gotta act up to make him. We've been so damn distant. Maybe it's worth to shake him out the bed so I can wake him. And I open up Discord, they're all on a game. You can't tell me with your weak chords, that agonizing trip sword. I sorta see the pattern. You say that I be tripping, so all of your flaws flatten. You couldn't even try to tell me that you ain't coming. If you're gonna be a nut, I'd rather have you sing than humming. Rather have you scream or dare you think I'm dummy to my face. Even if it means I'll have to retolerate that disgrace. Don't be such bitches, or just don't be liars. Communication is all a relationship desires, and maybe all I need is you to actually reason. Switching up on your attitude every month like the seasons. You seasoning your ego like a marinating chicken. As you're soaking in the drama, my awareness would thicken, because I noticed in that trip that something's missing. Now won't you listen to my final lines of the damn dissing? 5 years ago I found myself in a pickle with every person that I love love getting reaped by God's signal, so I cope by taking mushrooms like an immigrant from Barnsley. Only now I understand your place inside my mind so sharply. Throughout my trip I only saw my uncle and my family, and yet you never showed up to the nightmare so uncannily. It's almost like I never even needed your voice. So if you're gonna just ignore me now, that's perfectly your choice. Hit send.
Para casa cedo, para esperar seu telegrama, telegrama. He just sent me a message. You'll see you out to you. I'm fully convinced now, Alex.
What the f***?
What an idiot.
Send the message right now. Send the message.
Don't do anything but.
Oh no. Look at that.
Wow. What are you gonna do now?
I don't know. Look at that. He'll block me?
Isn't this what you wanted?
What about the salad?
Forget about the salad.
No, you don't want you to kill yourself, right? Okay, here comes the fictional deep.
Let's cut the salad crap for a second, Sammy. We do care about you. After all, we're a part of you. We thought we could bring you to understand through the salad, but now your friends are gone, so there's no one who's going to be there, right? Until you realize
there is a point.
You've lost many important people in your life. Either your dad or your mom or now your friends. Definitely, but all this time, you've been clinging to denial, holding on to fantasies, addictions, or to us. Either due to such losses or due to the things your uncle did to you. But instead of gripping to the past, why not try to fix your future? Why indulge in those same losses every single day when what you really need to do is salvage what's left of the only truly close person you have in your life? We heard you earlier. You were right. What if you can't fix Uncle Jack? It may seem impossible, but it's much better than to try and go back to the people who don't even understand you. Only he could have a shred of awareness of what's really important. It was never about any of the salad, Sammy. It was about...
I can see now. The visions. The visions. The visions. So here they go. Fast with this bullshit as the clarity will show me the severity it holds. Repeating it like a parrot, every gimmick in this album like a motherfucking carrot. It's too long, it's orange and it makes me sick. The fake emotion and trauma dumping can suck my dick. Still does the job though, so okay. The transition from depression to acceptance, the last few seconds of misery and dependence. That is until a message made me free still, got me looking at it different like a fish without a gills. It goes, I really try to understand you, I really try to stand you, but we're hanging on a strand. I feel like at first, maybe none of this was planned, but when I saw your complaint, I understood you had a hand in it. You took it all for granted, the support that I was giving.
I was trying to defend you and you act up unforgiving.
I don't care what you want, and I don't care what you last saw, Sammy. I hope you know that you just pulled out the last straw. Well, don't respond like a bitch, I won't let you. I'm fucking blocking you forever. Don't say a word, kid. There you go. It's Michael's message. Now I gotta figure out how to deal with the wreckage, and already right now I feel unchained, as if all of this time I was being mentally drained. I don't know why this change feels refreshing. I mean, I do kinda. In garlic I was addressing, conscious of the weight on me, but oh gosh, it's someone got me thinking, was I acting too harsh? Harsh. The ghosts say fuck the salad, leave it alone like you are never writing ballads, and indulge in the truth. Dive into vacation days of Uncle Jack and Daisy, swirling in the wretched mayonnaise. The more time passes it gets tougher and stormy, thorns on their head but they ain't suffering for me, growing distant from the ghosts like a pyrokin from Adderall, telling me that I don't gotta load the chamber. After all, they do speak truth, but I must contest that I feel like Nancy Roberts with 1974 regret the way he thinks of me as such. How could I dare forgive? Shiver in water of the ending, fucking up my narrative. This carrot isn't orange, it's yellow with blue rings around his eyes and his feelings, but it's still ready for what it brings. Besides, the carrot is a salad and they contrast very well, cause one associates with vision and the other with my shell. I can see now. I can see now. The visions. But the more I look into the salad, I see the ghost of right, sensation of guilt, and a tiny bit of might. Then I see that it's a shame I couldn't feel this before. In a cage of self-projecting as a vegetable whore, this carrot got me looking different. To septenary essence from a deal of vociferant, it's carrying anxiety relating of trauma. Necklaces of memories beside me from the drama, yet I shouldn't rely on those. I've been held back for 5 years already. Instead of trying to define a coping method, I should listen to the ghost of Carolina. I can see with carrot vision now. Maybe it will do me better. Cause between the ugly truth and my friends, I'd rather be out in the cold with a sweater. So at long last I surrender, I consider their offer. All that Sammy really needs is that refreshing glass of water. The water I've been taken out of long ago. And I don't need the validation now. So I'll throw away the salad and don't dare to ask how. Between my friends and Uncle Jack, I find myself upset 5 years later through grief. Although sudden, I think that I accept.
And stop. You're going to miss your friends a lot, Sammy. But start slow. Repair your relationship with Uncle Jack, and only once you're done, you could start to understand whether you want to reconnect with your friends or not. Forget the salad for now. It's been a tiring day. Drink some water.
Threw away the shattered plates. Threw away the charred tomatoes.
Cleaned up the puddles of mayo.
Cleaned up the puddles of vomit. Threw away the broken glass. Opened the window and let all the smoke out. And unclogged the sink. Unclogged and unclogged the sink.
All Sami needed was a push.
Stage 5. Acceptance.
Raindrops in my ears, it's a goddamn shame. That after all these years, I didn't get to win this game. The Carolina girls are telling me they never meant no harm. 13 hours later, the salad that I made is resting in my arm. But at what cost did I gain this? At what cost did I win? A salad of rejoice, I promise now, thrown into the bin.
looked at the ceiling and bursted into laughter.
I'm bursting. 'Cause all a man really needs sometimes is just a glass of water. 'Cause all a man really needs sometimes is just a glass of water.
And as I drink the water up and breathe fresh air for the first time in a day or two, I don't see no bell peppers wearing up their thorns, no translucent faces stretched out holding corns. And as I look around more, I notice all of them are gone. I think the push is finally working. I see the sun rising and here's the birds chirping. I feel free for the first time in years. But only then I realized the moment that I threw the salad, they just disappeared. So maybe I did find an answer. I don't know. Only been 2 hours, I started a shift. Now it's my turn to open up the present gift. I'm up the floor and contemplate how to assure my uncle that he must release the fishing lure. Deep into the trash bag, splashes of the mayo, peppers, avocados, parts of the tomatoes, all of the potatoes, onions, mushrooms, olive, pickles, corn and garlic, rooted in the cause of needing to prove to my friends and relatives that I can build myself with zero negatives. But now I see I shouldn't always seek approval from whoever's gonna treat me with refusal. And now, here's my only goal. The only salad I must anchor is my uncle's soul, to seize the compensating vegetable slaughter. 'Cause all that Sammy really needs.
Hey, Sammy. Can we talk? Here's a little slice of pie of like
the switch up a first to second to third person can lead to a verse I reckon will only worsen. I make up a salad and then I leave it alone. I cope a little myself and do the next one on my own. One could ask if it's the right depiction to carry with the task of self-projecting through fiction. Another question, do I really care? With my insights and my expectations too high in the air, I'd much more prefer to paint a picture, a Crushmore's chamber to be forgotten in mixtures, a hall of records full of protruding albums, concluding to all the shepherds leading a cognitive amalgams. Fuck, it's abstracting to get now, exactly the worry. If the words are too hidden, they'll all just read it in a hurry. But the major argument regarding this is there is no one, no greater audience to really hear what's being spoken, so why should I care? Third question, I thought that in the previous you'd learn your fucking lesson. 50% would say it's only for themselves. A year later those who stay get the 0 down to the 12s. I go ahead and view me as one who persists. The numbers will spread through me and hold me by the wrists. Until that happens I'll keep writing more, still express the same whining as a literature whore. So back to the topic, Sammy and the food prep, hacking up the chronic assortments in quite a few steps. 27 tracks in fact, dedicated veggies, many lessons stacking for these educated cherries, varied by the characters I play in every moment. Emotional parameters could swear with a heavy potent, with one last thing that I gotta acknowledge. It's a whole vast string of terms due to people's blockage. Due to people's... Of course I'm not the first to vent about abuse. Collect up all the songs and upload on the Muse. Prejudice, it likes to fuck with lots and lots. The moment that it spots an nemesis, it ties the knots. But why? So many people have to view it as either you a real one or you're just trying to spew it for the sole purpose to make a purchase from your soul. Acting all nervous when they gotta tell the story whole. If everybody struggles and if everybody's able to contain it, tell them why you kick them straight out of the table when they working with the label, always jerking off feelings, reading reviews before meetings, smirking and thinking about the dealings. Yeah, I get it, maybe get it now. Baby, they be caring about the staring, the conspiracies, the cheeky straight Karens, but it's never about those who wrong them for real. Only stupid assholes that ain't belonging to they feel. Fourth question, do you really need these arms around you? More than those who actually suffer and astound you. Haven't had talent for expressing pain, honestly. Pattern in your pressing, depressing and lacking modesty. Salads to the side, yeah, I use fake names. Then I channel a guide to myself to take gain of it. For the sake of it, I do what everybody's grasping. But when I call it out, am I now arrogant for asking?